Then what? What next? Is the question. We will go to the curve extent.
Already done. We finished 11? C'est fini?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, bon.
Yes. Yes, 11th chapter is full of horses, bulls, cows, sheep, and goats. It's a circus. The first line, Yat Purusham Vyadathu. Vyadathu. The second line is Katitha Vyakalpayam. Mukham Kim Asya. Kau Bahu. Ka Uru Pada Uchyate. Yes, endings? Of course.
I mean, to know when it is the subject and the object.
Yes.
But maybe it's too much, I don't know.
I think a little bit complicated. However, some of them I will give you. Yat Purusham Vyadathu. Katitha Vyakalpayam. Mukham Kim Asya Kau Bahu. Ka Uru Pada Uch. Yat relative pronoun. That was Purusham. This is accusative case of the word Purusha. That is him, the Purusha, like that. Him. That is the accusative case. It is object. It is object. We are the two. They divided. That means that which they divided or distributed the Purusha. That is, they means Devas, reference to the previous one. So the Devas distributed the matter of Purusha among many things. Katitha. The word Katitha is in how many ways? This is a question. In how many ways? Vyakalpayam, only one word. This means created. They created. So this is a question. Into how many ways they created him, the Purusha, these Devas, in how many items they made him? That is the question. Then Mukham. Mukham means mouth. Kim, part. Asya means his. That means what, of what his mouth is made. Question. Cow. What? You can ask. Him is what? And cow is what? You can ask why two words. Him is the singular number of what? Cow is not plural. In Sanskrit there are three numbers. It is called the dual number. When the items mentioned are two, cow is used. So it is the dual number of what? And the next word is bahu. Bahu means arms, hands. Since there are two, here the dual is used. Here, this should be divided grammatically as, again cow means what? In dual number. Uru means thighs. That is upper portion of the legs. So, which are his thighs? That's the next question. And then the next. it is divided as, the ending should be like this. If you divide it, it's Padav. Padav means feet in dual number. All these things are used in dual number. And what about his feet? The next question. What are his feet? And the last, Uchyate. That's the meaning of the last word. Being said. That is, it is being explained in the next stanza. That is what he says. So the meaning is, since the Devas distributed the whole Purusha into creation, here is a question. In how many items they have divided him? And which is his mouth? And which are his arms? Which are his thighs? Which are his feet? It is being explained. So you will find the translation of it in your 12th stanza given to you. In what way they could arrange the Purusha? In how many ways they have made a creation out of him? Which is his mouth? Where are his arms, his thighs, his feet? Now we will explain. So there is nothing much to explain in this stanza. We will proceed to the next one. It is only to point out that we are going to explain these things. So we will proceed to the 13th, where it will be explained. That is the first line. Brahmano asya mukham asit bahu rajanya krita uru tat asya yat vaisya uru tat asya vaisya yat vaisya padbhyam shudro ajayata. So, brahmano asya mukham asit bahu rajanya krita uru tat asya yat vaisya padbhyam shudro ajayata. Now here his limbs, parts of the body are explained. This becomes, when split up it becomes Brahmanaha. This means the man of God wisdom. That is what we call God man, one who knows God. The man of God wisdom. The second word, Asya, means to him. To him. To him means to the Purusha, who is tied down and killed and offered. Mukham. The word mukham means mouth. Asit means became. So, the God-man became his mouth. See, in our human creation, the man who knows and explains about this fellow person, it is called God-man, he is used as his mouth. That is the first sentence. Here mouth means expression. Bahu, the two arms. Rajanya. Rajanya means the ruler. Krataha means made. This is in passive voice, therefore you have to say is made. So the second line indicates that the ruler is made his arms. Among the human beings, there are those who rule. They formed his arms. That is to administer and to protect. Because the arms, they manipulate whatever the Purusha in your trunk wants, and they protect it. So the function of manipulation and protection, that is administration and protection, is made his arms. And then Uru, the two thighs. Tat, the same thing in English. That, Asya, again to him. Yat, when separated, it becomes Yat. It is a relative pronoun which indicates that which. That which is a relative pronoun. Vaisya. Vaisya means the trader or the man of commerce, that is the businessman. So the trader is made his thighs. That is what we say, giving and taking and utility. This stood as his thighs that supported the trunk. This is about the Purusha applied to the Purusha of society. The society has four main functions which support the whole society. In those terms, they explain this creation. And finally, Patubhyam, from the feet. It also means for the feet, both ways. Shudra, when divided, it becomes Shodraha. Shodraha. This means the worker, or whom we call the laborer, one who does physical plane work, solid work, is called Shudra. The word Ajayata indicates he is born. He is born. That means it may mean from the feet of this Purusha, the worker is born, or for the sake of serving the purpose of his feet, the worker is born. That is to make stability or the possibility to live, stand. So these are called the four temperaments of the living beings on this earth. By birth, temperamentally, all the living beings, including animals, birds, human beings, plants, they belong to one of these four classes. And then the human society, if we observe the human beings, every one of us temperamentally by birth belong to one of these four categories. Either one should be a man who can know, understand and explain about the creation and God, about the various values. Or he should be having the instinct to rule, administer and protect. Or he must be able to sponsor the reciprocal values of society, utilitarian aspects, or what we call the utility. You see, exchange. Some people have by birth the temperament which can be applied to this aspect mainly. Or finally, one is interested in doing some work, that is with the physical appliance of his body, hands, the artisans, the builders, etc. So, if we analyze all the professions of all centuries that belong to the human being, you can class among one of these four, and there is no fifth if you speak in terms of temperament. You see, then what happened is, in India, temperamentally, people were used to be classed into 4 groups and distributed into 4 colonies of the town, city or village. And if the father, who belonged to one of the divisions, had 4 sons, having 4 temperaments, the sons occupy the different occasional positions in the society. And subsequently, in course of time, this esoteric arrangement was forgotten and confused. Now, for about the past 5,000 years or more, according to the evidence of the scriptures, you find that there is a confusion about the purpose, and the system degenerated into what we call the hereditary system of the 4 castes, which is meaningless. That's why now the son of a Brahmin is called a Brahmin in India. That is, the son of a godman, he is called the Brahmin, and the son of the ruler class is called a ruler, and the son of a trader, merchantman, is called the merchantman, and the son of the labor is called a laborer. And since this classification is false, once again it is getting degenerated, and the society is being fast rearranged according to professions and vocations, because now we are ahead of the Aquarian age. See. But since there is a big confusion, the arrangement is for the worse. Because when once it is disturbed, it takes a long time to get rearranged. And as a result, the whole human community is trying to have a better practical mode of division through trial and error method. That is the present situation. So at present, these terms do not signify that which is indicated in the scriptures, especially Vedas. For example, we belong to the Brahmana community. For your information, I am a Brahmana, that is a godman, because the grandson and the son of a godman. But we find many sons of Brahmana drinking and eating beef and indulged in sex night and day in India. But they are called Brahmanas because they are sons and grandsons of Brahmana. You see. And another point of ignorance is, nowadays the sociologists and the historians and the politicians of India, they read the same stanzas and say this division of inequality was there in the scriptures itself. And they say that the scriptures were written by the primitive man is false. So they say, let us discard the scriptures and make everyone the same, which is impossible. Everyone cannot do the same work in the society. There should be some sensible division. So there is a big confusion. What happens if in any country everyone does the same work? So it is absurd. You see, some should be in the military, some should be in the police, some should be in the municipality, some should be in the commercial line, like that. Some should be professors, philosophers, and like that. So they say equality in this aspect also, which is impossible. Equality should be economic equality and equality of facilities, but they don't understand the difference. So the result is a big confusion about these scriptures in the present. So you have the translation of this given to you. Brahmana, that is the wisdom bearer, became his mouth. It is there in the given paper. Of course, the commentary, I will make a book of it and you will have a copy of it in course of time. But this is only a rough translation. Kshatriya, that is the protector, became his arms, that is the ruler and the protector. Vaishya, that is the trader, became his thighs. Shudra, that is the laborer, became his feet. So this is the rough translation, which is the distribution of the functions of this Purusha in terms of society. And next, it is given, the same distribution is given in terms of cosmology. 14th stanza. The same division, the parts in terms of cosmology. Chandrama, Manaso, Jata, Chaksho, Suryo, Ajayata. That's the second line. Chaksho, Suryo, Ajayata. Mukha, Indrascha, Agnischa, Prana, Vayu, Ajayata. Chandrama, Manaso, Jata. Chaksho, Suryo, Ajayata. Mukha, Indrascha, Agnischa, Prana, Vayu, Ajayata. First word Chandrama means the moon. Manaso, when separated, becomes Manasaha. That means from the mind. Manas means mind. You will find it in the secret doctrine. Many chapters devoted to explain what is Manas. Manasaha means from the mind. Jataha, born. So the moon is born from the mind of this fellow. Chaksho, that means from the eye. From the eye. Chaksho means from the eye. This one. Chaksho means from the eye. Suryo, when separated, becomes Surya. Surya means the sun globe. Not the sun exactly, but the globe aspect of the sun. Sun globe. Ajayata also means born. Jataha is one verb, one form of verb of past tense. Ajayata is another past tense of the same verb. You see, here from his eye, from the eye of this person, the sun globe is born. That means the living beings got the capacity, faculty to see from the sun globe. Similarly, from the mind of this fellow, moon is born. That means our mind is governed by our moon. This also is well explained in the secret doctrine under the chapter of the moon. And then Mukha means from the mouth. Mukha means mouth. Mukhat, from the mouth. Here you have to divide the words. Indraha Cha. That is how it is divided. Indraha means Indra, that is the name of a leader of a group of devas. Indra. Devas. One group of devas have their leader called Indra.
Group leader.
Group leader. This, he makes them do the group work. He is the ringleader of a group of devas in IPS. Cha means also. And the next one, Agni plus Cha. Agni means a deva called Agni. Cha means also. So, from the mouth of this person, Indra is also born and Agni is also born. Two fellows are born. Aja, that is, the verb should be separated from the previous line. So, two devas, two leaders are born from the mouth. And then the next one, Prana. Prana means from the prana of this fellow. You know what prana is? Pulsation. That is, this fellow has his pulsation, that is his respiration. This original fellow, whom they burned. So from that pulsation, Vayuhu means the Lord of air, the Deva of air, the Deva who is the leader of the Devas of air. Ajayata is born. Ajayata is born. Ajayata, same thing in the second line also.